Welcome back to another Animal of the Week. This week by request is the weird and wonderful Trilobite beetle. They're not actually a single species, but a whole genus of beetles that are not formally called Trilobite beetles. Their real name is Platerodrillus, but have been nicknamed Trilobite beetles due to their strong resemblance to the Trilobites of the Cambrian to Permian eras, 521 to 251 million years ago. Trilobite means three-lobed, and it's pretty safe to say that the beetles fit this description with their large three-lobed exoskeletons. Trilobite beetles are found in much of Southeast Asia, on the mainland in Laos, Myanmar and Malaysia, and on the islands in the Malay archipelago such as Borneo, Sumatra, Palawan and many others. They thrive in the deep, rich leaf litter on the jungle floor, and definitely don't live on the ocean floor as their name may suggest. Southeast Asia obviously provides the lush jungle that they need, and though they don't live underwater, I suppose they still like it wet. These beetles, like many others, are detritivores and feed on decaying plant matter such as leaves and wood. This is why they thrive so much in the damp, humid rainforests of Southeast Asia, as the climate allows plant material to decay faster and be broken down far quicker and easily. It is also thought they may feed upon fungi and algae, and even that they may prey upon snails or other insects, though this is not proven as they are hard to study. Perhaps the most interesting thing about these beetles, other than their appearance, is their breeding habits. What makes it so interesting is that male and female trilobite beetles are very different in size and shape, leading to an interesting technique. Male trilobite beetles are very small when compared to their female counterparts. Males are generally around 5mm in length compared to females who can grow up to around 6cm. The trilobite looking beetles are actually the females, with the males looking far more like normal beetles. This sharp contrast in genders leads to interesting mating and many problems when trying to identify species. Due to the big difference in males and females, much of the time the only way to determine which species is a male would be to do a DNA test or to catch them in the act with a female. Males are known from the few times it has been observed to shove their entire abdomen into the female's opening when trying to mate. Mating can take hours and hours, in which time they will both be joined together, and the males will then promptly die once completing its life goal of passing on its genes to the next generation. The female then lays a few hundred eggs and then also promptly dies. The mating technique may vary slightly between species of trilobite beetle, but overall the method is fairly similar. One very interesting thing about these insects that sets them apart from many others is that they do not have the normal progression in life that many other insects do, of being in a larval form, then pupa, then adults. The females will simply grow from their larval stage, never going through a large metamorphosis. It isn't entirely known why they do this, but the current hypothesis is that staying in the same general form and not spending a lot of energy going through metamorphosis allows them to put more energy into producing offspring. They have some defensive adaptations as well. The strong spiked exoskeleton is obviously great for protecting its soft innards and providing a formidable armor to any predators. It can also act like a tortoise shell in that the females can withdraw their heads back into the armor, allowing for better protection from any attack. It is pretty hard to find these beetles since they are so small in such large rainforests, and so they have not been studied that much. This has led to it being unknown what may prey upon them, but reasonable guesses can be made that insects, jungle reptiles and perhaps amphibians may prey upon them, but again it isn't fully known. It may also vary from species to species what may prey upon them. Many of the species are considered endangered due to their reliance on untouched lush parts of rainforest which is under threat from humans. Many insects and amphibian species go extinct every day in these modern times, and it is reasonable to believe that some of these trilobite beetles may follow suit, and the worst part is we may not even realise when they do. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you'd like to learn more about our world, its history and the wonderful life that surrounds us all, please feel free to subscribe to the channel if you think we deserve it and if you'd like to see more from us.